Good morning, kitten cats. So today it's Tuesday. Really exciting day because my lash tech, LT, is coming to lift with me. Actually, she just got here and she's parking her car and I can see her through my window. But yeah, she's coming to lift with me and then touch up my lashes. So it's gonna be a good time. There's LT. She's so cute. Outfit on point. Look at that. So cute.
So you're good at staying on the bar with your shoulders, but the problem is when you come up, you're very horizontal here, so you've almost got to swing just to make up for it. And so the more vertical you can get your torso at the bottom, but keep your shoulders over the bar.
I'm making my usual cream of rice and then I'm making LT some waffles with this Kodiak cakes and introducing her to the best. She's putting the pumpkin spice strips on there because she knows. Yeah. Hey bug, what you doing? Hi sweetie. Come here, you don't like the camera. You're shy. Yeah, I know. Hello. Okay. You'll see them? So yeah, she just finished up my lashes. Actually, this isn't even a full set. She had a meeting she had to go to that was like an hour away, so we just did a partial fill, and then I'm gonna get the rest of them filled on Sunday. But I mean, it still looks real nice. Just looks more natural. I like more dramatic, so that's why I'm getting more. But the first time, I've actually gotten these from her one time before, and it was right before I went to Europa. But my eyelids just didn't take to the glue very well, so they fell out really fast. So today she used a different kind of glue, and it already feels a lot more secure, like we're locked and loaded in here. But I was in a rush this morning because, like, obviously we were going to lift, and she got here pretty early. So I didn't have a chance to do this week's trophy cup. Hold on, let me get it. I'll also share. Alright, so we're putting on, hold on. We're putting on our crowns because we're Wonder Women and we're awesome. I'm just going to put this crown on every single time I read one. So we're going to shake up the cup. La, la, la. So here we have, for those of you who can't read my cursive, my handwriting is kind of hard to read sometimes. And what is done in love is well done. And that is from Vincent van Gogh. So let's talk about that for a second. and I've talked about this I think I talked about this in my Wonder Woman vlog from way back when. But people always talk about, you know, let your haters be your motivator. Stuff about revenge being great and like, and all this just really negative stuff, all these really negative motivators. And while I think it's great to be able to turn negative circumstances into positive motivation, I don't believe in using the negative thing in and of itself as the motivator, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to take someone's negative energy towards me and use that as fuel and use my fuel and use negative energy as my fuel. I don't believe in that. That's not how I operate. I personally like to run on positive energy and love and just good vibes. Like you guys have heard me talk about, you know, good vibes only. Hashtag good vibes only. So I do this sport. I am a bodybuilder. I weightlift. I train. I am passionate about nutrition, all from a place of love. You know, love for God first and foremost. You know, we've been given one body. That's the only one we're ever going to get. And I believe in taking care of it. Obviously I train, you know, to be strong and to have an aesthetically pleasing body. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But a big part, you know, God gave me this body, and He gave me this body to be healthy. So I think we oftentimes forget that the primary focus of, you know, training and nutrition is your health, is to be, you know, a healthy functioning being. And that looks different for everyone. Everyone's healthy looks different. But for me personally, a really big thing, and I guess it's October, so we'll talk about this for a second. Breast cancer. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I can't cry because I just got my eyelashes done, so this is a test. I'm going to get emotional, but I'm not going to cry. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer is really, really prevalent in my family on my mom's side. So my aunt has had it, my grandma's had it, I believe my great-grandma had it, my mom had it. I remember when I was in first grade, that's when my mom had breast cancer, so I was in first grade. This is where it's going to get emotional. My sister and I actually, we both found a letter on the computer that my mom wrote to us in case she didn't make it. Thankfully, I do still have my mom. Gosh. We're not crying. See, we're not crying. So a big part, obviously, there's nature and there's nurture. A big part of why I train and why I eat healthily and why I'm so vested in this is my long-term health, because my family does have, you know, a higher genetic possibility for cancer development. So a big part of why I do this is to take care of myself and to be able to be around for a long time for, you know, the family that I have now, my future family, and all that stuff. So my training and my nutrition and just my passion for everything always comes from, you know, a place of love. I don't do things I spent a lot of time when I was younger in a negative place. I spent a lot of time being negative towards myself. I spent a lot of time changing who I was or trying to change who I was to please other people, and I find that to be a negative feeling and a negative outlook. So when I started training and when I kind of dedicated my life to this, it was meant to, and it will continue to be from a place of love towards myself. You know, this has always been a thing between me and the big man upstairs. And I'm reminded of that every time I start a prep again and I compete, because I genuinely love the sport, I genuinely love myself, and I genuinely love all of the opportunities that are offered to me as a result of training and dieting and all that stuff. You know, opportunities, not just getting to do stuff, like cool stuff with, you know, PE science and donuts and deadlifts and stuff like that, but opportunities in the sense that I have the opportunity to take each day and to be healthy and to train and to do all that stuff. And some people literally don't have the physical ability to do that. So the fact that I have that physical ability is an opportunity. Everything is an opportunity. So everything that I do is done out of love. And so, yeah. Long tangent. And what is done in love is well done. So I personally believe that when you do things from a loving place and when your heart is acting out of love and not out of hatred and not out of bitterness and not out of spite, then that's when good things will come to you, because karma is very real in my opinion. But then another thing, I put one of these on my Snapchat the other day. I have these little cards, and I got it at Books and Company. A collection of inspiring scripture verses and quotes to help carry you through tough and challenging times. So I'll pick one of these and read one to you right now. All right, I'll just read both of these because each side has a little something on it. And I will leave you guys with this because I don't know how much I'll film today. But from the fullness of His grace, we have all received one blessing after another. And that is John 1:16. And then a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. So that Martin Luther King quote can be applied to just about anything. But in a fitness, we'll tie it back into fitness in like a fitness related situation. Every time that, you go into a new training phase, whether you're dieting or you're bulking or you're getting ready to do a show or you're getting ready to do a photo shoot or you're just trying something different for the first time, there is absolutely no way you can see the outcome. No way. You have no idea exactly how everything is going to pan out. You have no idea exactly where the journey is going to take you. You have no idea exactly what you're going to have to do throughout that journey. So no, you do not see the whole staircase. You maybe see a few steps. Maybe. You may think, if you have a show in mind, for example, you may think, oh, that's the whole staircase, is this show. You could be wrong. You're probably wrong. That's life. Nothing is certain, and human existence is founded in impermanence. So faith is taking the first step, even though you can't see the whole staircase. Faith is diving into something well aware that impermanence is a factor, and it's an inevitable factor. Things are going to change. When I say impermanence, I mean that things are going to change. Nothing is set. If we were set in, absolutes, nothing would ever happen. If something is guaranteed to happen, why change? Why do anything? You can't change it. If things were fixed, there'd be no point in doing anything, because nothing would ever change. If something was sure to not happen, okay, why pursue it? I already know it's not going to happen. So human existence is grounded in impermanence and the inevitable fact that things will change. So whenever you're going into a new endeavor, whenever you're about to embark on a new journey, you have to acknowledge and accept the fact that you don't see the whole staircase. You only see a few steps, but you have to have that faith that take those few steps. See where those few steps lead, So yeah, nothing is set in stone, nothing is permanent, and you have to have that drive to get through uncertainty, because uncertainty is inevitable. It's how we exist. We exist in uncertainty. So with that, today, 2 takeaways. Today, oh, look how nice they look. Today, let's do all things in love, because all and what is done in love is well done. So do all things out of love for yourself and for others and for life. And then second takeaway from today is have faith. Have faith in, for me, I have faith in God. I know everyone's different. Have faith, although you may only see a couple steps at the top of the staircase, there is something marvelous and wonderful waiting for you. So just have faith. So do all things in love and have faith. And I'll probably leave that there for you guys today because I just rambled for 12 minutes. But yeah, all right, I love you guys. Have a great day. Have a great week. We are Wonder Women. And if you decide, let's start doing this. Let's make this a regular thing. So if you decide to start doing your own self-affirmations, like I do, you can use like a mason jar. I saw a girl post the other day how she started putting hers in a mason jar. Write down, like a few motivational phrases for yourself and just add to those weekly and take one out weekly. Share it with me. I want to know, what are you motivated by? How are you loving yourself this week? How are you spreading your kindness and your light and your life to those around you and to yourself? So if you decide to do it, let's come up with a hashtag, which we use. Well, okay, I use this hashtag a lot, Wonder Woman mentality. or Wonder Woman mindset. So if you decide to write your own little affirmations, or you know, whatever, like if you find like a nice motivational phrase, let's share that with each other, because we're a community, right? We're a family, right? Yes, we are. Okay. So, you know, on Instagram, on Twitter, whatever, use the hashtag Wonder Woman mentality. I'll put that right there. Share with me your affirmations and your good vibes and your positive lights, because I know you have them. And yeah, tag me in them as well, obviously, but if you use the hashtag, then I can see them and we all can see them, because you just click on the hashtag and you see all the posts with it. So yeah, hashtag Wonder Woman mentality. And let's be positive. Let's love ourselves and let's share that with each other. So that's all I have for today. And I have my crown on and I got my lashes and we got good vibes and we're doing all things in love and we're having faith and it's gonna be a good day.